Hey guys, how you doing? Uh, how you doing, guys? Hope it's not recorded twice, but I wanted to say that. So let's do one, and then we'll get started. The tactics. Come on, baby. We can do this. Stay focused. Stay focused. Stay focused. On task. Okay. Oops, that wasn't the best. Drat. Okay. Oops. I should have moved my. I couldn't have because the bishop would have taken my bishop. Slight accuracy there, that's okay. You could always recover. Don't fret. As long as there's enough pieces on the board. See if I can't come here. Get some attack going. There's always a fork too. Ching, ching. Fork, fork. That's funny. That's fine. Doesn't hurt me to do that. I could actually, in some cases, retreat my bishop here. Let's see, how do I want to do this? I have a pretty good initiative here. This bishop takes. No. No, I have. Could I do a discovery? See if I can't get a pass pawn. Yeah, I'll go for it. There we go. Okay. I'm going to check something out here. How is this a positive? Oh, it's a pin. Duh. That's right, I should have remembered that. But, so they're saying that bishop takes is actually the best, though. Then if E, then you can actually take. King takes, and now you're up 2 whole pawns. I have to remember to keep that in mind, because you always have you could play G7 too if you kind of wanted to, you know, just keep all the threats up in the air. That's an idea too. That was actually the losing move. That move. Let me resign there, because if he takes, this becomes a queen, and then we'll just start knocking these pawns off the board. Okay. Let's do some tactics, and we'll go into our hedgehog setup. Okay. Trying to see. If I check with the rook, he could actually just move his king. This is a tough one here. Let me see. What's he giving up? Okay, what's he giving up? What's he giving up? Don't guess. Just think about this, because you gotta keep that in mind when you're doing it. That you don't want to guess. I'm thinking it has to do with a check first. Yeah, and then now that we have everything ready and rolling, let's see. We have to. We could play rook takes. Bishop takes. Rook takes e8, bishop takes e8, queen h8, queen to e, queen e7, and bishop b5, king c2, king c7. I think that's the move. Let me see. See, bishop. See, we have to do this just right, because if we come here, it gives him enough time to play there, and then we play here, he comes up and he's defended everything. But if we play bishop b5 now, and he takes, we can check and we pick up every single piece. I'll show you what the other line, the problem with the other line is when we go through it. if we play this first, he has here. We play up here, and then he's got that, and we don't have anything anymore. He has, because of this one move here, back here, because of this move here, he gets a tempo. But when we play bishop b5, yes, he could play here, but at this point, oops, no, he can't play there. I'm sorry. He can't play here, because if he did, we would take. So there's no way to guard this but to take. It's forced. And then if you play here, there you go. Okay. Hold on, let's just check to see how our stream speed is doing. Wonderful. Let's see here. Okay, so rook d2. Queen h5 threatens checkmate, so he'd have to move there, then we could take. We pick up a piece. Ah. Okay. I had an idea on that. Didn't know if that would work though. say pawn push on knight c7 or c4 check. I think just take 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, and then I think we can, oops, as it takes. Okay, because then he takes. Yes, take here. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Okay. Oh. We'll check that one out. We'll go over that one. Nice. Let's see here. Rook takes. Rook takes. Queen takes, knight takes. So there's nothing there. But if we play bishop takes, knight, pawn takes. No, that doesn't apply to anything. No, we wouldn't have enough. Let's try to figure out if we could trade the bishop off the rook, the queen, and do some damage there, but I don't really see anything. Thinking maybe there's something to do with G. Maybe there's something to do with G4. Pawn takes G4, queen takes G4. And well, then he has knight there to block that, so we can't do that. I think it has this. And then you have it's this here. Okay, so you we were going to talk about the last puzzle. Okay, let's go over that. Oops, is that the right one? I hope I am doing the right one here. Let me see. Analyze the board. Hold on. Select text there. No, that's okay. I'm glad we were able to go over it because, oops, good. Glad we were able to go over it because it's all about learning. I'm thinking it has something to do with bishop f3, which sets up for an unstoppable mate. Because I really don't see any checks that could be put on us. Well, maybe there's a pin. So if we play here, he may be able to play there, but then we play there, and he could come down here, but we play here, f3, queen there, bishop there. If he comes down, we could check here, he comes over, then we play checkmate. What did I... Oh, drat. Oops, sorry. I have to remember this. It comes up, check. Wanted to check an idea out though. This was my idea right here. That's my idea. But did not work out the way I thought it was going to. So we got to make sure our lines are 100% accurate. Yeah, for sure. Let's see, rook g8, rook takes g8. seeing if we played rook takes G here, rook takes, king up, check, king takes. I believe then that's checkmate there. Yeah. Check, check. So check, he takes. Okay. Knight G, and we so knight G5. Hey, how you doing, Loki? Check. Takes there. I'm thinking it has to do a knight check here. Rook takes, check. Well, no, that's the other. Nope, sorry, check here first. My bad. Here, check, up, check, takes. Huh. I had a line worked out in my head that worked. I have to reconfigure that because all these lines have to be forced. My idea had something to do with a rook check, but I don't think it works because if we play knight here, he'll take, and my idea doesn't work because my idea is based on a rook coming here. So rook check, rook G7, or G1 to G7, king takes, check. No. Let's see, check on G5. King takes. Check. You have to, knight moves are huge. You have to make this combo has to work out just right. Okay, see. Rook G7, check. King takes. H6. Hold on. Yeah. 6. I'm gonna check be good there. Check. Yeah. That's right. I believe that's the move. I'm not sure exactly yet. I'm thinking that and the knight h6 is wrong. I think it has something to do with check here. I think it has something to do with the knight check here. Yeah, that's crazy. The knight move didn't work. I'll show you guys why. Yeah, I had to think through in my brain. I was like, this is what I saw if he took here. Kapow. That's what I saw if he took. But he played up here. Rook g6. He took. And then he came down here and went over there. The reason, if you're wondering why this didn't work, was even if he took here, remember he's the one that potentially has the move which is mate, and surprisingly we don't have any threat of mate. See, because he could just take. So when we if we move our rook to, let's say, here, he actually could back rake mate us. Yeah. Had to check there. And that was the move. Yeah. You have to be really, really, really careful when you get up to the 2400 level problems. They have little kinks in them. And you have to visualize it all the way through. Too bad I didn't have two bishops that I can like somehow place here. Check, king takes there. Too bad I didn't have another bishop here. It would work. But I think we still have mate. Let's see, bishop check, king takes a4, knight check, king b3, check mate, I believe. Yeah. Oh, he played, okay. Okay, that throws a kink into the works. Let's see, do we have I think we may have to force him there. We could win a rook. maybe that was the whole idea. Was well, no, because the rook would win our knight at that point. There has to be something more. We want something much, much more. Let's see, b6. Sorry, b3. Check, king d3, bishop, b5 check. King e4. Huh. Say b3, king. I don't know if there's enough attacks. We have a pin on our king with give it a shot. I'm not exactly sure. Oh, snap. He blocks the drat. Forgot he blocked that. Yikes, yikesies. Oh. Nope. We don't pick the queen up, okay. Ah. Wowzers. CP3. I'll show you what my plan was if he was to play. I'll show you. It's an endgame plan. That was my idea. So he played there. He's got an attack here. Thinking about playing knight to knight b4 with an idea of coming in here, but then I think the knight can actually come out here at that point. That could be. Trying to see which knight move it is, because you have to allow a check to happen for it to actually work. Thinking it's this move right here. Let's see, knight. Knight check to c2. We pick up a rook, but is that what our goal is? Because we pick it up with a fork in this line. Let's see, check, he moves. We don't have a fork at that point. So really the only thing I could see is knight to c7. Sorry, knight c7, knight c2 check. And we pick up a rook. I'm trying to see, is there anything better that we can implement? No, I don't really see anything better. Let's grab the pawn and grab the rook. see, 1, see, 1, 2, 3, let's see, 1, 1, 1, 1, takes, there, 2, nope, you can't do it in time. Snapola, how do we, let's see if we go G. If we go G, that's G3, pawn, takes, there. Boy, this is a let's see if we push, takes, up, boy, this is a complicated one. Trying to remember the patterns. I think Reinfeld actually made something similar to this. Trying to think how he actually did it. And we barely miss it. Hey, how you doing? I wasn't sure about that. Is it something? Is that? Okay, it was a Reinfeld one. I just forgot how to do it. Drat, because you have to come in like this. Some of those are headaches. What are we doing here? Hold on, guys. I will be right back. I'll put a one that isn't rated so that we can go over it. Then we'll go into our hedgehog defense setup. I'll throw an unrated one in, and then we'll do our lesson for the day. So here you go. I'll leave this one with you guys. You guys put into the message chat what you think the move sequences might be, and then we'll go over them. Okay, I'll be right back. Hey, how you doing? Alright, do you guys have any moves on here that you were looking at? Or so queen takes the knight on what's queen takes R? Huh. Oh, queen takes rook, gotcha. This is hanging as well. That's right, I didn't see that. Queen takes rook, potentially. Okay, gotcha. Just wanted to make sure that I was like, I had to look at the whole board. I'm like, queen takes rook. Okay, it's here. Let's see. Do we have any compensation after that though? Trying to see, is there anything better than that though? Do we have any? I'm looking and looking and looking and just looking and looking. don't see anything better than winning a rook, but I don't know. Maybe it's a check with G. Oh, here it is. I got it. Oh. Huh. Well, you were right on that one, the hippo defense. Nice job there. I was thinking something like this. And then if king h8. That's what I was thinking, but and this was kind of my idea as well, so and then you're winning. Okay, we will go over our hedgehog setup. Not a problem. Oh, wait a second. Not that. This one here. Oops, we gotta look at it from. This is a black opening. It's kind of if you guys wanted to play the hippo symmetrical variation. This is kind of a line that you can go down if you were wondering. Just a simple developing. You're not doing too much, and you have all your pieces developed. And at the right moment, you can lash out with there and then castles, and you should be right as rain. Both white players won in this one. Wow, that's interesting. I gotta see how white won this. Should have played there. And then you have that. And this was losing. This is saving the game right there. Only way to save the game. Okay, let's get back to our, we'll look at the other one. Well, isolated pawn. Potentially he's got there, so takes. If you're wondering, he can't play there because of this little trick. So the pawn is protected indirectly. And white won, because I don't know if there's really... I think you run out of checks. Oh, it's from the English opening. It's from the English opening. The pure hedgehog formation setup actually stops right here, I believe. Let me see. Yeah, this is where it stops, right here. This is the setup of the hedgehog. No, not a problem. Not a problem. This is actually where, that's why I wanted you guys to learn it. Was it goes 6 moves out. So if you guys wanted an opening, this is where it stops. This is the setup for the hedgehog, right? And from here it branches out into 3 different lines, but this is the setup right here. So basic hedgehog setup, but from there you have the symmetrical, you have certain different lines. But we'll finish. I want to see where. I'm surprised. I was thinking something to do with that. Because I have no idea why why white won. Black should actually be the one that's winning here. That's what really puzzled me. This should be winning for black. I didn't understand why they resigned. I was like, what? You have this outside pass pawn. This is going to be a headache to stop. So there's, and so now that we have watched that, we'll watch a couple players play some games. Because I got a slight, just like a headache myself, so I just need to, we'll chill and watch a player play. We'll see if there's any good rapid ones going on. Oh, that's a, let me see. Not fast, not bullets. Let's see. Well, let's just do that. We'll do this one here. It's a 5-minute game. Let's look at how higher rated players play. Wow, look how cramped black is. Man, if only we can get a check right here. It'd be a smother mate. If only way we can transport that knight there. That'd be smother. She's probably going to play something like, oh yeah, that right there. I was thinking this, but this might actually be better. So the takes there. Very interesting position, to say the least. Yeah, this is all white here. Yeah, this is not good. Queen takes. Yeah, he's in a world of hurt here. I think black's still winning though, by a smidge. Yeah, I think black's winning, if I'm not mistaken. Wait a second. They took us off that game. That was such a great game. I don't want to watch a 1-minute game. I wanted to finish that game up. Where is that game? Drat. Let's take a look at this then. Well, there wasn't enough pieces for the attack. He tried. The player tried. Just wasn't enough juice. Wow, white has a pretty nice fork here. I don't think he another one? You're kidding me. We at least had a break. We'll go back into our puzzles here. That was an interesting one. They keep changing them. That was a good break for the mind. Rotates rook. Let's see, rook takes rook, pawn takes rook, and then rook C. Okay. We could either play rook takes d6, pawn takes d6, rook here, rook over, rook takes, queen takes, pawn takes. Or we can play rook c2, rook takes, rook, rook takes queen, here, rook takes, so here, rook takes, takes, and we don't get the I like this variation that takes is best. I'll show you the other line doesn't work. I'll show you why the other line doesn't work. It looks like it does. And then he's got there to stop it. But because takes there, that would be played. And then queen to d5. Which threatens here, it threatens this pawn. So there's no way to stop. I was thinking about taking here, but I think it's 0, yeah, at that point. Because takes, push, e2. And it's perpetual. Let's see how we're doing. Yeah, but it's okay. I just gotta check something. Perfect. Okay. Well, I'm working on trying really to improve my tactics. That's one area that I was a little weak in. So I'm trying to just, as they say, crunch the tactics and go for a really strong tactical learning. Let me see. Let's see, what can we do here? Let's see. Okay. Okay. Check. Now he comes here. We come back. And then now we should be winning. Well, yeah, he can't take there. We'll do another, probably 2 or 3. This one, make sure I'm doing good. Okay. So rotates, pawn rotates h3. G takes h3. No, that doesn't do anything. Bishop takes g2. Rotates g2. Check. King g1. There's also a potential rook takes g2 check. Rook takes g2. Rook, and then the d rook takes h3 check. I don't think that's as strong as bishop takes though, because that keeps all the rooks on the board. Yeah. Oh, so it was rook takes? Oh. Why doesn't knight takes? I mean, rook takes here. I wanted to check this out. Give me a sec. That's right. This was the idea. What? And then that's mate. mate, so. And I don't understand why they both win. I guess the one's more winny. Or winnier, if there is a word like that. Snap. We'll finish up on this one here. That's really work hard to get this through. So bishop takes knight e4, knight takes bishop, takes knight takes, and that doesn't work. Bishop g5, rook takes f7, rook takes f7 check. Snapola, what am I missing here? Snap, crackle, and pop. You guys have any ideas here? So rook takes rook. Okay. What happens after knight takes rook, though? So that's the one thing that I'm trying to see is, do we play bishop g5? Is that the next move? Bishop g5. Oh. Oh, that one does work, yeah. Yeah, we'll go through that line. Wow. Did not see that. This is a good spot to kind of end on. We'll go through this, though. Yeah, that is a killer, isn't it? Yeah, bishop d3, yikes. Because then he plays there, and wow. That's a smackdown. Okay, do you guys have any questions on the puzzle? Yeah, gotta love the double pin. Do you guys have any questions on this before I log off? Okay, not a problem. Hey, glad that you guys enjoyed it. That's the whole point about the gift the Lord's given me, is to share it and help others. Well, we have to remember as well that knowing is not enough, we must apply. Bruce Lee said that statement, and I thought, you know what, that's interesting. You can know a lot, but unless you apply it, then it's nothing. And you can will, but unless you actually sit down and do it. So it's like you can know a lot of tactics, but unless you can see it at the board, which is the application, then it's not, it's like, great, you know a lot of tactics, but sometimes you have to have that extra willingness, and the willingness needs to say, you could do it. Like, that's when you have support. Like, you have all this knowledge, you're able to put it on the board, but you need like a support unit that's like, you can do it, and then you go, I know I can, and then you do it. So that's why it says knowing is not enough, you must apply, and willing is not enough, you must do. He also said that in one of his speeches too, there are no limits. See, we set our own limits. There are plateaus. So we say, oh, I can only go this far. We can go more beyond than we can even think of in chess, guys. And you have to be okay with, like Maurice Ashley says, he was asked about, they called in, and I forgot which one of the presentations they were talking about, that Maurice, Jennifer, and Yazzer were the one. Somebody asked, I can't break a certain level, and he says, I feel like I'm at a plateau. And he asked Maurice that question. Maurice says, caller, you know, you have to, for the time being, love that plateau. Don't stay there. And just, you know what? A plateau is like a step of a stairs. You have steps that leads to the top of your staircase. Each step is like a learning, one learning level at a time, and eventually you'll get to the top of the stairs, and that's with when you're able to see those tactics on the board. Just takes time. Coal, like we always talk about, coal under pressure ends up becoming a diamond, and a dull sword sharpened can save lives, and that's the whole thing, and we have to remember that. And you know what, Colonel Hannibal Smith, I from the A Team, I always quote this, that he says that a true plan is a plan that you already know what your opponent's going to do before they do it, and you predicted it and set up an idea based on that. And that's what we have to learn is calculation depth. And you know what, like what we always say, we hang up our coat, we hang up our hat, and we sit down and study. When most won't, we do. Go Team Chess Cruncher, hoorah. Okay, and I'll leave you with this. As Wesley So says, through the Lord Jesus, and as I say, God bless, and I'll see you guys next time on Chess Cruncher TV. Have a blessed morning, afternoon, evening, guys. Lord willing, I'll be back on tomorrow, and we'll continue to do some more hedgehog lines, and we're just going to have fun. You know what? Like Ginger says, chess should be fun. Learning should be fun too, not painful. Sometimes it feels like you got a headache, but that's the process of laying down the roads to learning. Okay, guys, be blessed. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye bye, guys. Stay cool. Bye bye. Be blessed.